Hi everyone, I'm glad you've come to Cook with Victoria. Today I'll be sharing with you how I make my coconut rice. Yes, coconut rice. You know, in one of my videos I did coconut milk, homemade coconut milk. So I have homemade coconut milk at home, and I was wondering, nothing is stopping me from making coconut rice. So if you want to know how I make my coconut rice, come along with me. For today's recipe, our coconut rice, I'll be using 1 kg of rice. I'm using basmati, pure basmati rice. You can use any rice of your choice, but I'll be using basmati rice. I have 250 grams of mixed veg. I have 25 grams of spring onions. I've cut them out. I have 2 Scotch bonnets for the heat, but if you don't want it spicy, just leave the Scotch bonnet out. And I have about 17 grams of ginger, 1 tablespoon of rosemary. You can use thyme or anyone you want. Salt to taste. And I'll be using king prawns. My king prawns is 180 grams of king prawns for it. And there is no coconut rice without coconut milk. So I have with me 1,500 ml of pure homemade coconut milk, onion of this size, 2 cloves of garlic, and 2 wraps of Maggi crayfish seasoning. And before we go on to this program, I would like to thank all my subscribers. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so by clicking on the subscribe button and the notification bell. This will allow you to be notified each time I upload new videos. Let's move on. I'm going to be adding the prawns to the pot. With it, I've already diced my onions, ginger, garlic, and the Scotch bonnets together using my food processor. I'll be pouring in my rosemary, one Maggi crayfish, and I'll stir in. I don't want to add any oil because coconut milk has enough oil. I added some salt, and I'm going to allow it to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. And while this is cooking, I'm going to wash the rice and make sure the water is clear. I'll be adding the coconut milk. So what I'll be doing now, I will allow it to boil. I'll bring it to a boil. I'll cover it, bring it to a boil. You can see it has come to a boil. My rice is washed, and I'll be adding. And because basmati does not require a lot of water or liquid to cook it, I'll be using this 1,500 ml of water. But we are using another type of rice. Make sure it is well cooked, to your own taste. So if the water is not enough, just add more. But for now, I think this should be okay. So I'm going to be adding the remaining crayfish, stir cube, stir around. Tasting for seasoning. I think I'll be needing just a little bit of salt more. That should be okay. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be covering it, low heat, allow it to cook until it's almost done. I've checked my rice. After about 10 minutes, and I saw that it needed more water, so I did not have extra coconut water, so I've added like 300 ml of water, just pure water, not coconut water. It's still okay, it's still very creamy. So what I'll be doing to it now is I'll be adding my mixed veg. The mixed veg has changed the color, and my spring onions. I'll use foil to cover it so that it's able to steam and cook well. On a low heat, I will allow it to keep on cooking till it is done. I want to check now after 10 minutes. Wow, this is beautiful, very soft, it's cooked. Don't forget low heat. Now I'm stirring together everything so that everything will be well incorporated. Now I wish you are here to see the oil. It's not dry at all, it's very moist. That is the oil from the coconut. The shrimps, the king prawns are coming up. The smell of this, the aroma from it, is making my mouth to be watery. My house is filled with this aroma of coconut. So that's how to cook it. What I'll be doing now is I'll be serving it. Tada! Our coconut rice is set. You can see the king prawns and all those mixed veg in it. What about this? Let's see. Wow, another way of serving coconut rice. You know, in my coconut milk video, the video that I made about coconut milk, I said I wasn't going to throw this shell away. You can see what we can use it for, and I bet you this is going to be warm for longer because this coconut serves as an insulator to it. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you give it a thumbs up? What I'll be doing now is, let me give it a taste, and I'll be having from my coconut shell. This is so nice. Honestly, you need to try this recipe. Try this recipe at home, and you can send your pictures to my Instagram, link in the description box, so that, oh, this is just too nice. I don't even know what to say again. When you explore, when it comes to cooking, you explore a lot, you discover, and you enjoy everything you discover. Before you go, don't forget to like, share this video with your friends and families, give your comments below, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.